Are you an apple shape struggling with finding your personal style? Then this video could be for you. My name is Marleen, I'm a personal stylist, and in today's video we are kicking off a new series of videos where we are going to explore different styles. In today's video we are starting off with preppy. The definition of preppy style, I have it written over here, and preppy style emphasizes clean lines, quality basics and timeless pieces. It looks put together without trying too hard, neat, confident and traditional. That's what the definition says with a Google search. And I then went on to kind of look at what pieces do we need for the preppy style, and it says that the key pieces are blazers, button-down shirts, polo shirts, cable knit sweaters, chinos, pleated skirt, loafers, boat shoes and ballet flats. The fit is tailored but comfortable, never sloppy and never flashy. Now this all fits perfectly into my personal style, and I quite like the outfit inspiration I also pulled from Google. They have some fantastic outfits, and I went on H&M then just to look for a couple of pieces that I could work in with this style. But let's see if we can work out some preppy outfits for us plus size apple shapes and see how it goes. Just like any style and any outfit, it comes down to personal interpretation. But I have used this photo here as my first inspiration. She's wearing a jeans, she's wearing a button down and then a vest top. Now I have gone for, of course, the wide leg trousers, the wide leg jeans, because that is what I wear as an apple shape. The wide leg trousers have the beauty of the extra material that skims beautifully over the tummy. These ones are a little bit different with the flap details here as pocket detail, and then we have a seam going down the front. So there's no pleats in them, but that means if you are petite especially, this style of jeans potentially could be what works for you. You may just have to adjust the length. I've also gone for a pointy loafer. Loafers are not only very in for 2026, but they're also very preppy. I have just stuck to the pointy toes because they elongate my legs as an apple shape. Then I've gone for the white button down. This one is just a plain and simple one. It is a cotton and polyester mix, and it's a little bit thin in the material, which at first I thought, nah. But then I thought, as a layering piece, which the preppy style is very, very layered with blazers and cardigans and stuff, a thin cotton shirt would be perfect. And I'm actually going to keep this one. And then I went for the little vest top. And vest tops is not something I normally wear very much. I find because I have a large chest, I struggle with getting the proportions right. But I must admit, I quite like this one because it's quite wide in the shoulders, and yet the V is very deep, allowing me to add the tie detail. And then because it's not actually too long, but I can scrunch it up a little bit, giving that illusion of the rule of third. Now it is a little bit more bulky, this outfit, than what I would normally wear as an apple shape, but I must admit, going for the preppy style, I really, really like it. I love the shirt, and I love the detail here on the back that it's kind of rounded. I think that's very, very sweet. And then I have just added a little tie detail. This one is actually one I got from Shein. Look, isn't it beautiful? I love it, but I never had a reason to wear it before. So this is just perfect. The tie is kind of what ties the outfit together, I think. And I really, really like this outfit. For my second outfit, I was inspired by the tie she was wearing with the shirt under the casual style in this outfit, as well as the blazer with the jeans in this outfit. I kind of mixed the two together a little bit, and I think this outfit comes up very, very preppy. Again, I'm wearing the same jeans. I have just tucked in the shirt, so I'm really defining that waist, which is what works best for us apple shapes. The pointy loafers are still here, and the tie is still here. And then I've just added a blazer. The blue color of the blazer may not be my blue color. I really struggle with wearing blue colors, but I love this outfit. I think it's fantastic. There's no tummy in sight. It hits my personal style uniform absolutely perfect. I think the preppy aspect just comes from the tie, and it's definitely something I'm going to play around with a lot more because I love it. I think it's amazing. I think I'm going to go and see what ties my husband have, if I can steal some of them and use them. So yes, I love this outfit, and it's just up my street. I feel very preppy, yet I don't feel I've moved too far out of my normal personal style, and I love that. For my next outfit, I used this image as inspiration. And I have the jumper on, I kept the shirt on, and then I added a little denim skirt. I just added the handbag just for effect. It's not one from H&M, this is one I picked up in TK Maxx, so you can't kind of buy it anymore. But now, when it comes to shoes, I'm in absolute two mind of which ones to wear. In the photo, she has the long white boots on, and I love the white boots. I don't have any white boots apart from these ones that are short. Now, I do have great legs, so it does show off my leg, but I kind of feel that it's also cutting off my leg. Having the tan boot on just kind of melts a little bit more into the outfit, and I love the fact that it's a long boot. But I do love the color of the white ones most. I don't know. I'm in two minds. But this is an adorable outfit. Again, the jumper over a shirt is not something I do very often because I often feel that I have to fight with the shirt all day long. Keeping it out as well, like I'm so used to tucking everything now that it's kind of strange for me to keep the shirt out. But I must admit, I really do like it. I like the two-tone of it. Equally, I could just tuck it in. That's much better, and it also keeps the rule of third. Now, this is a little denim skirt. It is A-line, and I do think it skims the tummy reasonably well. I really like it, but it is a little bit on the short side for me. This is an adorable outfit, even though I can't make up my mind which shoes are best. I actually think I like the tan boots the best. I think the outfit needs that long boot. Yeah, hold on. And then the outfit is complete. This is adorable. This is something I would absolutely wear in the springtime when it gets a little bit warmer and I can have the legs out, or in the early autumns when it's still warm enough to have your legs out, but you still need that jumper on. This is an adorable outfit. Absolutely adorable. Again, my tummy is well hidden. I'm showing off my gorgeous legs, and I feel really preppy. I feel really young in this outfit. There you go. That's not something I saw come in, but I really love this. And this shirt, I'm in absolute love with it because of the thinness of the fabric. It's a fantastic layering piece. I love this. We're leaving behind the land of outfit inspiration photos now. I'm just going by pure gut instinct. I still have the shirt on. I pop back on the tie because I'm obsessed with this now. And then I have a pair of wide leg trousers on that are navy with a pinstripe in. And then I added another pair of loafer. Again, pointed, very soft, very, very comfortable. But I sandwiched the color of the loafer with the jacket to give it that preppy look. And then once again, I think the tie kind of gives it that preppy edge. Handbag, same color scheme, old one from H&M, but it's a fantastic outfit. It's my personal aesthetic, and yet I feel the tie gives it that preppy feel to the look. This jacket is absolutely amazing. It's a little bit big on me. The shoulder seams are a little bit on the wide side on me, and I think I'll try and order it in a smaller size if I can get it. But basically, this is something between a jacket and a cardigan. It's not lined, but it's just sewn neatly, so there's nothing sitting flapping, so I don't mind. We do have functioning pockets, but they are sewn up, so I can only just get a finger in there. But once I decide to keep which sides to keep, I'll cut them open. So it's a plain and simple kind of cardigan jacket. It looks nice even if you kept it open. You could tie the strap there on the back as well to pull in your waist. But it's just a nice and comfortable piece, which I really, really love. Now, the trousers, and I'm going to take a minute for you petite girls and talk about these trousers. Let me just take off this jacket. If you are petite, want the wide leg trousers, but feel like you're swamped in them, then this pair could be for you. They are wide leg, yes. They skim gorgeously over the tummy, but because they only have tiny, tiny little pleats up here, they're nearly flat fronted. I don't have all that material sitting bunching up in the crotch area that many of you petite girls tells me is a problem because it swamps you. As you can tell, I don't have as much fabric in the crotch area there. That fits me perfect on the back side. We do have functioning pockets. We have the functioning belt loops. I just didn't bother with the belt because I had the shacket over it. But it's all because we don't have that extra fabric that might work for you petite girls. So maybe give them a go and let me know how that works out for you, all right? This is a fantastic outfit in my personal opinion. It works so well with my personal aesthetic and it's just so comfortable. It feels like I'm just very casual, and yet I know I look really put together, and I love that. So I'm going to try the jacket in a smaller size if I can get it, but even if I can't get it, I will be keeping this one because this is just what I've been looking for so long. I did have the little detail of pulling the shirt sleeve out, rolling up the sleeve, and I'm just going to take one sleeve down and show you because this is a design detail. This is why we have all these style details that we do. Can you see the difference? Here, I just look a little bit more frumpy, whereas when I have a little bit of the shirt cuff sticking out, it just has that little style element to it. and really just ties the outfit together, doesn't it? I love this outfit. I really, really love it. Not every outfit I create works out, and this time I have the skirt with the vest top and the shirt and the tie, but I added a loafer and a little pair of socks. I thought the socks might have a little bit of that preppy style to it, but I'll be honest with you, the balance of the outfit is off. So instead I changed into a long sock boot, the sock boots you've seen on my channel a million times, and all of a sudden the balance is just far better. I do, however, still think that with this vest top, I look very top heavy in this outfit, so I'm not sure that it's for me. My next outfit, however, I think came together fantastic. It is this jacket cardigan over the yellow sweater over the little skirt and then with the tan boots. I think it is adorable, but I do think it works better because the jacket is light and it's also tied at the waist, which really cinches in my waist and give me that hourglass figure. I have the yellow sweater underneath the jacket and I think the colors together are adorable. I love the little skirt with the jumper. I didn't put the shirt underneath it, but I really do like it this way anyway. I'm not 100% sure about the color combination of this outfit. I do like the yellow and blue together and I think it looked nice with the skirt. I think, however, that it would look better with the black boot instead. I'm not 100% sure and I didn't try, but I do love a blazer over a skirt. My last outfit is a combination you would have seen a million times. It is a little sweater with the wide leg trousers and a pair of loafers, and I have the belt on just to define my waist. This is my usual uniform. This is my style uniform, and it just goes to show that the same pieces can go for many different styles, for many different outfits. There are so many more outfit combinations I can do with just these few pieces that I have here from H&M. Imagine how many more outfits I can make once I start mixing and matching with my existing wardrobe. I love this preppy style. It mixes and matches so well with my own corporate style, that timeless, elegant, classic. I love the old money style and the French Parisian fashion as well. Those styles are really my go-to, and this preppy style I think could just add a little bit of an edge to my personal style. So I'm so glad we started out with preppy. Now do let me know in the comment, what do you think about the preppy style? Did I nail it? What do you think? And let me know in the comments as well which style you would like to see me try out here on screen. As I say, I will research the style, I'll find a few pointers, and then I'll buy a few pieces just to try out and see if we can recreate some of the outfit inspiration. So do let me know which style you'd like me to try. If you made it this far and sat through the ads, thank you so much. Will you do me one last favor for today before you leave and leave me a yellow heart in the comments? The heart is simply just to tell me and the algorithm that you have made it to the end. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in this video. Bye.